Welcome to Dr. Will Smith's playlist, where we review many styles of music with a focus on jazz, world music, and fusion artists from around the world. We also have some cool extras like interviews, news, resources, and general musings. I've been a professional musician for over 20 years and have toured the world, played many styles of music, and I have stories for days. I've met some wonderful musicians and people, and on this show, I get to talk about some of my favorite music and musicians, and also get to meet some new people. Please visit my blog at drwillsmithsplaylist.blogspot.com to read my latest review, and don't forget to leave a comment and follow us on the blog, Twitter, and on Facebook. If you're an artist and would like for me to check out your music, send me an email to drwillsmithsplaylist@gmail.com. Right now, I want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We have a special podcast today. Actress and vocalist Cynda Williams came by my class at Bowie State University and gave a workshop with the students on how to get into and make it in the film and recording industry. She also talked about landing her first major role in Spike Lee's Mo Better Blues and how she continues to act and sing in numerous theater productions today.
This is my competition. But there were it was just an off-Broadway show. It was off-Broadway, but I got that. And then about a month later, I worked as a hostess in a restaurant, and I started getting all these people coming in every night, and they liked me, and they knew I was an actress, they knew I was a singer, and what I wanted to do. I'd only been in New York for a few months, and they were like, you gotta do Spike Lee's new movie. You gotta try out for Spike Lee's new movie. And I'm like, huh? I don't watch movies, I don't know movies, I don't care about movies, I wanna do musical theater. But for years, everybody told me, you should do movies, because I work with my eyes a lot. I do very subtle, intimate things. And whereas in theater, you have to be very big and, to make the audience see what's going on. And I was better at being small and intimate. But I just wanted to do theater because that's all I knew. Anyway, too many people said, you got to do Spike Lee's new movie. And I'd seen School Days by then, and I was like, this is so cool, I'm going to work with him. Because it was musical theater. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I can do that. I'm not into movies, but I can do that, a musical theater thing. Mm. And Do the Right Thing was out at the time, and I saw it only 5 times. I went to the theater 5 times and watched the movie because it was just so, at the time, original and different and brave.
Have any of y'all ever saw Do the Right Thing? Okay, good.
Yeah, at the time it was a very brave film, and it was amazing. So I have this thing where I talk to myself, and I will walk down the street, and that's really how I began acting, because I have whole conversations with myself out loud, being me, being the other person, and I would walk down the street having conversations with Spike Lee about doing his movie, doing his next film, and it works. It's called creative visualization. Y'all should try it.
Say the title. What is it called?
Creative visualization.
Yeah.
It's basically creating visually, using all your senses, seeing what you want to happen. I didn't know that's what I was doing. I just have always done it naturally. And because I didn't have any friends to talk to, I would talk to myself. And I used to walk down New York streets talking to Spike, having full conversation about what we were going to do together.
And this is before Bluetooth.
This was before anybody could
well,
say.
You can look like you're talking
exactly.
to yourself, it'll be okay.
But in New York, being crazy is not that different. So I was just one of the crazy folks walking down the street and talking to myself. Anyway, enough people said, you really got to go on for this audition. It was called Love Supreme at the time. Okay. And they had already been to New York, they'd already been to LA, and they'd already been to Chicago. They were on their second round looking for this girl.
Wow, that's a lot of searching.
That's a lot of searching. So they had been to Chicago looking, they had been to LA again, but they were coming back to New York because they hadn't found her. Mm. And they're like, it sounds like you. This girl sounds like you. You're a singer and an actress moving to New York to make it, and that's who this is.
So who contacted you?
Nobody.
You just went on the audition.
I saw that there was a casting office, and it said opens at 8 a.m., and I went. I talked to my boss. They knew I was an actress, and I said, can I please go? I'm going to try to get in for this movie.
If you like what you've heard, please visit drwillsmithsplaylist.blogspot.com for more interviews, reviews, articles, and general musings about music. Please leave us a comment. Also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Thank you all for listening, and have a great week.